Lauren is today's MVP. Ew, gross, why? Tom, also, no, Tom. No, Tom.
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Yes, the captions. They're perfect. They never do anything wrong when I talk fast. This is Sonic music. This isn't even Nintendo. Get out of here. Why is Sonic in my Nintendo playlist? It's called upbeat Nintendo video game music. To cure your depression. I'm gonna get depression from listening to Sonic music.
Yeah? Oh. Yep. Rapping. Go.
It's the Yoshi song. You gotta make all the Yoshi sounds. I think Yoshi makes a sound in the song.
Yep.
Oh wait, I think he did it! Wait, I think I yaponged right on top of Yoshi. Yeah, right there! Yeah, you could hear it in the background. Guys, this morning... Why does my camera look kind of weird? Do I have all this stuff on? It should be, yeah, it shouldn't have changed. I look kind of... Yeah, no, it's fine, okay. But yeah, hello everyone! Today's first is Lauren Lemons, a sponsor of the show. I have so many things to say. Welcome in, Tom. Welcome in, Mochi. I hope you're all having a good time. I hope you're all having a... Oh, what a day. What a day. Let me tell ya that, oh boy, do I have... Oh. I thought I had therapy today. Turns out my therapist had sent me a message telling me no, it was, she wanted to change it to tomorrow, but tomorrow I can't because I stream. But I went there and I only read her message when I was in the waiting room, so I had to go and come back, which going one way takes like 50 minutes, so, you know, just a good amount of walking. Most of it's walking and taking the subway. But yeah. Also, I thought that the Nintendo Direct was 10 a.m. my time. No, it's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which means it's 11 here, which means I can actually attend it. Second news, most important news, Nina news. The reason I thought I couldn't go with my mom to take Nina to the vet was because I thought I had therapy. And Nina's appointment is at 11, which is like in 4 minutes. 11 here. Which is the exact same time the Nintendo Direct is. Now you may say this was all a ploy of me. Oh, I have therapy, and then so I can come back and watch the Nintendo Direct while my mom takes off her work to go to the vet. But trust me, I wouldn't do that. My poor mom. She works real hard. So I feel bad for that. But I mean, now I'm back. I can't do anything about any of that. I hope they can figure out what's going on with Nina. That is my number one thing. I hope she doesn't need like 2 more appointments or anything like that. So here's hoping that everything goes all right. And but yeah, we'll see. She might be back by the time the presentation ends. Right now we're here waiting for the presentation to start. Let me resize this window so it's size appropriate here. But that's what's going on. I would cross my fingers. I hope it's something that can be just fixed with today's. Once again, thank you everyone. Let me go full. Thank you everyone for contributing and helping with the appointment for Nina. I wish I could have been there with her. Sadly, all this huge mess of a day happened, and I guess it worked out, you know, silver lining, guess it worked out. I can now be here covering the Nintendo Direct, but, yeah, I would have liked to have gone to take care of Nina, but it works out. Everything works out in the end. But how are you, Jaunty? Welcome in. I'm gonna get sick. There was a hair in my breath. Ew. Was it your own hair, though? That's fiber. No, that's not fiber. What is hair? What nutrients does hair have? Vitamin E? Oh, no. If I eat it. Amino acids. Protein. Vitamin B. And biotin. Like in lentils. Oh, interesting. No, if it was my own hair, I wouldn't care. Just because I watched the other day. I got it from Dunkin'. Oh. They're supposed to keep their hair in the pony. But how's everybody doing? I told you guys my incredibly insane morning. How's everyone doing today? I didn't expect to stream today. This is, because I have a lot to do. I also have to take care of the guy who's coming to fix my parents' AC that's been broken for 4+ years. They're just gonna come in and check how it is. They're gonna give us a price and everything. After today, it's a free consultation, I guess, but they're coming over. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I also have that, but I gave myself a little bit of a big task in very short time because I decided, if you saw the schedule for the stream tomorrow, I have a Elden Ring lore presentation that I'm gonna do. This is for everyone that's curious about Elden Ring lore going into the DLC. So it's gonna hopefully cover most of the important things that you should know before the DLC. That's gonna be before boys' time. So I usually go live a little bit earlier before boys' time. And so that's what I'm preparing for tomorrow. I'll be completely honest, I decided to do that yesterday, and I've been preparing. I was up late yesterday researching. Oh, it's time. I'll put us on the screen. It's starting. No, don't stop that one. Stop the music. Hey, Turtle, how you doing? Dad man isn't here. I'm just a little guy. Oh. Luigi! It's Mario and Luigi! It's RPG. It's Super Mario RPG. Some form of Super Mario RPG. That's the art style. It's a new Super Mario RPG. Not RPG. Mario and Luigi RPG. Also, predictions. I didn't give any predictions. I think it's going to be a bunch of smaller games because this is the last year of the Switch. Next year, they're releasing Switch 2. So this is going to be a bunch of smaller games and I think ports. I think we get the Zelda ports. Is it just Mario and Luigi? It's 3D! Not Rod's going for clickbait titles everywhere. It's not clickbait! It's gonna happen. Also, I love this series, but the last few were kind of meh. We're gonna get Switch 2. No, we're not. They're gonna announce it at the end of the year, just like they did with the Switch, because they said that they will announce it by the end of fiscal year 2024, which means they're probably gonna release it around March or April 2025. They've said that they've delayed it into 2025, so it's for sure gonna happen in 2025. But it was supposed to happen at the end of this year. But it releasing in the beginning of 2025 means that it's gonna be exactly like the Switch 1. So they're gonna probably announce it November, December. So this is all the like scraps. This presentation, although this is really cool, but it's a smaller franchise. They're not gonna release or announce anything huge like a Mario Odyssey 2 or anything, or a new Zelda, obviously. You know, Tears just came out. So it's gonna be like smaller things like this. It's gonna be remasters, remakes, ports. That's what I'm expecting. And some indies! And I'm expecting that Silk Song. I got that Silk Song dog in me. I need Nintendogs and some type of Animal Crossing news, like a I don't think they would ever remaster Animal Crossing. They have a boat ship. That's actually kind of cute. Brother ship. That's cute. But this is really cool. So yeah, I think everything they announce here is before the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2, because then they're gonna save all of those for the Nintendo Switch 2. Is he gonna snap? Snap! Snap, Takahashi!
That was the first new entry in the Mario
That is really cool, though.
series in almost 9 years.
The thing is, the studio's closed, so this is a new studio doing this. The studio that does these clothes.
To a seafaring adventure that unfolds across
Animal Crossing Twitter is very hopeful for a new... I don't think they remaster. I think they make a new one, if anything.
Okay,
I have never seen them remaster.
batch of headlines.
Oh, you can't see the snap because the window's...
Ships home.
Yep.
Or on the go.
Yep.
The thrill
NES.
of the Nintendo World Championships is
Oh,
heading to
okay.
the
So it's not
Nintendo
NES
Switch
Remix.
system.
They're bringing back the championships.
Take on over 150 speedrunning challenges.
But it's kinda like
across
NES
13
Remix.
NES games. From lightning fast beats to action-packed
I don't know why
battles.
they have supported Animal Crossing so little. We got one DLC and that was it.
Familiarize yourself with each challenge and
When it has a
perfect
massive
your
fan
timing.
base, look at how many...
Give it your best
The thing
shot
with
and aim for the
Smash,
top of the
Lauren,
online
is that...
leaderboards. You can also
What's his
try
name?
more
The guy who
difficult
does
legend
Smash?
challenges.
It's all him. He's the one like, I want to push for this. He personally wants to push for it. It's not Nintendo telling him to push for it. In fact, Nintendo probably didn't want to push for a lot of those because they were expensive licenses. Like, they had to license with Nintendo to get Sora. Man, this is like NES Remix, but it's the official games, I believe, from the championships. So, and this is mixing in some of the Tetris 99 stuff. This is cool. And the fact that they're specifying NES edition, maybe there'll be later editions.
For the digital version are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, the mobile game got so much love. That was another company doing it too. Nintendo was not directly handling the mobile ones. They were like looking over it,
Fairy Tale is about to begin.
but they weren't directly doing it. Because usually Nintendo does not support games for so long.
Relive the
Mario Kart 8 was the anomaly. Oh, it's that, man!
in this action RPG.
Mario Kart, wow, this is so... This looks terrible, the textures and the compression of the video specifically, not even the game. Whatever studio did this, the compression of the video looks horrible, even on my end. How are you doing, Dad, man? Are you hopeful for so song? Also, I think we get a look at Horizon Zero Dawn Lego again, because they announced it for the Switch. So even though it's a PlayStation game, I think we look at Horizon Zero Dawn Lego again. I mean, it's Nintendo after all. It's whoever this studio was, because usually Nintendo has good bitrate. I am so busy today. It's the first time I sat down. I hope you're well, son. I'm not, honestly. The day was kind of crazy.
From Final Fantasy series creator Hironobu Sakaguchi.
It's the new game from Sakaguchi! He's been doing mobile games forever. Don't call it Fantasian Neo Dimension.
The world is slowly being robbed of its civilization.
No, not by the
To
balls.
restore his memories,
Also, he's 100% doing the Nier look for the main
all
character.
mankind. Skills are the ticket to winning battles. Adjust a skill's trajectory.
The fact that after Blue Dragon, I don't think this guy has. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool.
You can also
This is a cool
send
twist
enemies
on
and capture to a
JRPG
separate
combat.
dimension and fight them later.
You can fight them later. Oh, so it's random encounters, but you can choose when you fight them. That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that. Adds a little bit more strategy to it. But yeah, so I think it's going to be all these smaller games and third-party games that we're going to see today. I don't see...
Fantasian.
They will not announce anything first-party that's big because the Switch 2 is right around the corner. And if they call it the Switch 2, we know...
Another sport is coming to Spoko Square.
Basketball! A lot of people really like basketball and Wii Sports Resort. Is it free?
Dribble
Dribble? The most robotic dribble.
and shoot. In 2-on-2 matches using motion controls.
I do love Wii Sports Resort
Try
or
out
Wii
3-point
Sports,
challenge solo
Switch
and score
Sports.
as many baskets as you can within the time limit.
Yeah, this is just like Resort. This is straight up like
Players
Resort.
Can also compete in 5-streak battle.
Oh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Besides
Oh, the
that,
sports!
you can team up with
Look at her
players
hair!
worldwide in 2-on-2 online matches.
So K-pop. Or J-pop, I guess. Best thing yet. Yeah, so it's going to be all like these updates. Free update, nice. These updates, small games, ports. I'm guessing the Zelda ports of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker finally come to the Switch. Free 99? Wait, was that free? I didn't even notice it was free. This looks cute. I like this little guy. Turns out this is Silk Song. That's a great price.
Mama, is that you?
I like the art style of this. I like the... For you Silk Song enjoyers, here is a really cute Metroidvania. This looks like Hollow Knight. This looks like maybe this. I hope this isn't the Hollow Knight-esque thing we're getting. I hope this isn't. It's kind of Hollow Knighty, you know. It's kind of there. It's a Metroidvania with a cute little chibi guy.
Classics. Leap into a new update for Disney Illusion
Mickey!
Island. Monoth's
Guys,
great
it's
detective is
Mickey!
solving a mystery,
Everyone
and
hates
only
it.
Mickey and friends can help in the brand
What
new
happened?
adventure Mystery and Monoth. Uncover hints and evidence scattered
It is
throughout the
Lawrence.
world,
Well, no,
then use
Dead
the
Man.
dashboard
Lauren's
to crack
favorite
each
is Kingdom
case.
Hearts.
What big secret lies at the end?
Oh, that's
Start
kinda cool.
sleuthing, because this free update launches on
Oh, it's an.
Nintendo Switch.
See, this is what I'm saying. We might not get anything new. I'm not pointing at you, puggers.
Island adventures await.
It's just updates. And like, hello, Animal Crossing.
Customize your character.
Animal Crossing.
Then befriend Hello Kitty, Karomi, and other familiar
Guys,
faces
this is
in
the
this
animal.
open
We got the
world
Hollow
adventure.
Knight. We got the Silk Song one.
New pals,
This is the
solve
Animal
mysteries,
Crossing
and
one.
Restore Friendship Island when
We're getting everything we want,
Island
but
Adventure
in a
launches
monkey
as
paw
time
way.
console exclusive on the Nintendo Switch system next year.
Oh,
Let's get
no.
money in this wacky sports game.
No.
Daffy Duck,
See,
Porky Pig, and
this is the
more
remains.
across 4 arcade
I had a
styles.
feeling that this presentation was going to be all
Unleash the
stuff
full
like
power of
this.
Acme across iconic levels in up
Yeah,
to
discounted
4
versions. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But Watch out for falling anvils.
It was,
Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports
that's his whole
crashes
presentation.
onto Nintendo Switch this fall.
What's up, Doc?
That's all, folks.
Let's see.
I hope I don't get demonetized for What's Up, Doc.
Emergency meeting. New crewmate and imposter roles are being added to Among Us. Alert others when eliminated as a noisemaker. Plant tracking devices on others as a tracker. Or turn invisible while taking out players as a phantom. Suss things out when this free update for Among Us sneaks onto
So far,
Nintendo
most of the
Switch
stuff they've been
later
showing are free
today.
updates. Most of it is free updates.
A monster army is at your command.
Monster Hunter? Stories 3?
This is Felicidad, a realm of monsters. Those who command and raise them are called Farmagia and play a
I don't want to be
vital
called
role in
Farmagia.
civilization.
That sounds like a sickness.
Farmagia must rise up against the oppressive Magus to stop.
If it's all just
its reign of
updates and the
underworld.
presentation is underwhelming,
Raise monsters
is it actually
and
doing
lead them
it
into
a
the
good
fight
idea?
against
I
the
think they're just
Magus
trying
army.
to. The thing with this is that usually with the third parties, they have contracts.
Harvest them to make
with-
your buddies come to life.
They come out of the
They
plants?
can then be trained for
What?
battle.
So it's a planting, it's a farming sim where the farming makes
Commands
monsters.
and
Okay.
exploit enemy weaknesses in
But yeah, so they have
action
contracts. That's some foxcorn. Anyway, what? No, that sounds wrong.
in your party to call forth a giant fusion summon and wreak havoc.
But yeah, I think these are all the leftovers. These are all like the things, the contracts that Nintendo still probably had with these third parties that they would put their stuff
Join
on a
the
direct.
rebellion to stop the Magus in Farmagia, launching on Nintendo
What a terrible
Switch
name.
November 1st.
Japan, get your names. It's made by Marvelous. Who is Marvelous again? A remaster. This is a remaster of Donkey Kong Country Returns, I believe.
Donkey Kong Country Returns,
Yep.
originally released on the Wii
Yep.
system, is
Hey, hi,
onto
Maddie.
Nintendo Switch in
How are you doing?
HD.
See, remasters. This is all we're getting today. We're not getting any big announcements from Nintendo.
Donkey Kong's precious banana horde.
There's no way. But how are you doing, Maddie?
Obstacles in the way? Just stomp them.
Yeah, I do think it's Wind Waker and Twilight Princess because remasters, remakes. That is a huge. That's my huge prediction for this.
Filled with hijinks.
Is that
But they're no
we
match
get
for these top bananas.
the Zelda remakes because this is when they release it. End of life Switch. They release the remasters.
High-flying rocket barrels.
I think that's my big theory. Because they've shown so many things that are updates, remasters, all these things. I think that 100% that's their play. So far, it's absolutely been that. I hope that this isn't their one remaster. Because everyone's been asking for Zelda.
Healing levels are in
If
store,
they save it,
including
maybe
additional
they save it
levels
for
from
the Switch
Nintendo
too, because it's
3DS
something people
version.
really want, but that would suck. That would suck.
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Wait,
HD
happy birthday?
swings onto the Nintendo Switch system January 16th.
Wait, Maddie, is it your birthday today? Happy birthday! Maybe get a Switch 2 info because they're... No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they save it for the end of the year, just like they did with Switch. If they do, I'll be happily surprised.
Take a look at this.
Happy birthday! Oh, he snapped. I need a snap too. This looks Zelda. This looks Zelda. I don't hate fun. I've been doing this for over 10 years now.
10 years.
Oh, it's the remaster of Dragon Age! I mean, Dragon Quest! Oh! I actually really like the Dragon Quests. I actually really like the Dragon Quests. Wait, why are you remaking 3? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Journey with allies.
They didn't remake the other
Face
ones.
The Archfiend.
I've played the original trilogy.
An epic adventure.
Don't say Dragon Age too loud. You both summon and disappoint Chrissy and Thunders. True.
Memorable
True.
encounters.
I played 1, 2, and 3 of Dragon Quest, and I really liked it. They were really fun. I played like the
And
original.
formidable monsters await.
Such fantastic games. One of the few JRPGs that I really enjoyed.
RPG remade in HD 2D.
That's what actually got me into like trying the original Final Fantasies. Like this is what started my
Forge your
newfound
own path.
enjoyment of JRPGs. Because before I was like, it's slow, it's stupid. But these were fun. These were fun.
The legacy.
Mochi will snitch to Chrissy? No! HD 2D and C3PO? No.
Dragon Quest 3 HD.
Why are they
2D
remaking? They're not connected, so it doesn't matter. But they kind of are. They're like loosely connected, and that's what I thought was so cool about them. But yeah. But yeah, I am okay, why are they playing the music now? Is it the trilogy? Is it the trilogy? Yeah, Erdrick! Wait, why are you remaking 3 before 1 and 2? That's coming for Switch 2.
ダイレクトをご覧の皆様、こんにちは、堀井裕二です。
Oh, it's Yuji Horii!
ドラゴンクエスト
Or Horii
2の映
Yuji.
像いかがでしたか？ようやく発売日を発表できて、僕も嬉しく思います。
Oh, I'm in the way.
そして今日サプライズで発表したドラゴンクエスト1 and 2も
That's cool, though.
で蘇ることが
It's weird that they are
決定しました
remaking. I guess 3 is a bigger game, so 1 and 2 are smaller. So I need help. I need sound alert for someone who does something good in game. What game? Depends on the game. Last name before first game, yeah? Wait, is your name Tom Bdd?
Thank you, Mr. Hori.
A lot of people that wanted... Is April still around? Because April wanted Animal Crossing.
Trilogy, now in
Yeah, we're getting
HD2D.
remakes, remasters. This is going to be this whole presentation. No big announcements. The biggest announcement will probably be a remaster of... No, not Funko. Funko's stupid. Look at her stupid... Oh, look at this resolution.
Wait, He-Man?
Because I'm
Great Scott.
editing clips
Is
for a
that Running
friend.
McFly? The world of Funko is coming to life in this action-adventure mashup
I would
for
need
the
way
ages.
more information.
Play with more than 60
Now announcing
characters
Hollow Knight
and
HD?
to explore
No, definitely
locations
not.
based
But
on over 20
Silk
iconic
Song,
movies,
still a
TV
maybe.
shows, and
I
more.
think the big one is Zelda,
Skills and crafted gadgets to explore
Wind Waker,
worlds,
and
each
Twilight
with their
Princess,
own unique puzzles,
coming to
hidden
Switch.
areas, and
Unless they delay it to
foes.
Switch 2.
Dinosaurs
Because you gotta
from
remember,
Jurassic
I'll
World
keep saying it again
and
because new people are coming in.
Cylons
Switch 2 is right around the corner. They're gonna
They're
keep the
certainly
big
not
announcements for
toying
Switch 2.
around.
So maybe they
Unlock the
keep...
universe. When Funko Fusion pops onto Nintendo
Maybe they keep
Switch
the Zelda
September 13th.
remasters for Switch 2. It looks so bad. I mean, every
Smorgasbord of
Funko
spooky,
thing.
silly, and strategic games. Ready for an adventure of ghoulish proportions?
Yep.
Summon your courage.
Luigi
and
Remaster
explore
2.
multiple mansions. Filled with
Which one do you have,
creepy
Zach?
ghosts,
Also, welcome in, Zach. Can someone shout out Zach?
tricky traps.
Yes, I can.
Another
I don't know if it's gonna mess
supernatural
them.
shenanigans. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD launches on Nintendo
Thank you,
Switch
thank you, Dan.
June 27th.
Also-
Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Shout out Maddie.
Meet the quirky little Dempa Man. Find him, catch him, and lead him on a joyful
It's
RPG
Maddie's birthday,
adventure.
everyone.
Explore dungeons and battle monsters. Customize all sorts of outfits.
Also, Richard, I hope you're doing all
Decorate your
right.
island however you
I was
like.
worried about you last night.
And more.
I don't
Plus, up
know.
to 4 players
I don't know what
in
this is.
co-op can team
Some
up
weird
to catch
Japanese
special
thing with their
Dempa Man.
stupid kissy
The
faces.
new Dempa Man is free to play and launches as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch July 22nd.
Dappa Man? Dap him up.
Strategize away. in this
Oh!
tower defense installment of the
Strategy?
Metal Slug series. Take control of
Wait.
your forces and pulverize
This is like that animal game, but it's...
Choose from over 300 units with different abilities.
This is, you know that animal game where you fight
Decks
each
to
other?
win Tactical tussles.
That's what this is, but
You
it's...
can also slug it out with other players in online battles.
Yeah, it's that animal
Snap
battler.
Attack Reloaded storms onto the Nintendo Switch system later today.
Oh, today, okay. Yeah, so no one get your hypes too up, because this is gonna be the whole presentation.
Sequel to the Gothic roguelike
Okay, we're going into...
Board your
We're going
stage
into indies.
set off across a decaying landscape
We're
to
going
prevent
into
apocalypse.
indies. Oh, I need to remove that. I
Fight
keep...
off nightmarish fiends in turn-based combat.
Nina's okay. By the way, Nina is at the vets right now. Because a bunch of stuff happened, I thought I had therapy today. Went to the therapy place. Wasn't there. Came back. Nina was already going to the thing. Yeah, Dark Dungeon on 2 on it. I never heard anything about...
Classic titles are on the way.
I never heard anything about Darkest Dungeon 2. People loved 1, but never... Yeah, but my therapist had to change it. And then she sent a message that she couldn't do it today either. But I didn't... Ooh, Metroid Zero Mission. Yes, this is such a banger. This is... Not because of Zero Suit Samus. Okay, but... Zero Mission is a banger. Mature. Oh, it's
17 plus collection of games.
It's Turok, and I'm gonna guess what's the squirrel one? Conker's Bad for a Day. I'm gonna guess.
And
it has to be Conker, right? No, Perfect Dark. That makes sense. They want to promote.
Infiltrate a corporation.
They want to promote.
Alien conspiracy in Perfect Dark. Now with online
the remake, the new entry coming out on Xbox.
All 4 games will be available for Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members.
Did I miss Silksong? Not yet, Reldar. Not yet, Reldar. Silksong. If Zelda remasters aren't here, Silksong is there one more thing.
A young woman with the ability to communicate with phantoms.
My Millennial Heart. Classic. Oh, the okay. I thought this. I was like, what? This looks like that Korean MMO. Okay, never mind. Stop getting people's hopes up. It's gonna happen, Vep. If it doesn't happen, I'll cry. I had a sign. I had a sign today, Vep. As I was leaving my house, there was a stray dog in front of my house, and he was just walking. And then as I open the door to come out, he sits and looks at me, and his little tail is waggling. And I thought he was real cute, and he just waited for me. And then I close the door, and I walk away, and then he starts following me, but then he doesn't. Stop trying to make Silksong happen. It's my last hope, man. If it doesn't come out in this presentation, my next theory is it comes out in 2027. So, I don't think there's an in-between. I do not think there's an in-between.
This one's gonna take you for a ride.
Oh? This looks like... Oh.
7 arcade games featuring Marvel and Capcom characters are fighting their way onto
See,
Nintendo
this is what...
Switch as one collection.
Because that would be the time, Vep, that it would take them to probably port it to a new engine. If not 2027, 2026. Like late 2026. Like in November 2026. But, okay, I'm gonna lower this a little bit, because who cares about these? I mean, oh, this is amazing, Zach! Oh, I'll make it louder! But yeah, my guess is either that, because if they're switching engines, that takes a long time, because they would have to reprogram a lot of it, which takes a while. Even if they have all the assets for art and stuff, reanimate stuff.
Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics launches on Nintendo Switch this year.
Mario Party! Mario Party!
The latest game in the Mario Party series takes place on an enormous island resort.
Mario Party! Mario Party! Mario Party!
Mini games yet in Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Oh, not in the Super Series. The Super Series sucks.
Compete to collect the most stars.
The Super Series sucks.
Travel between floors in Rainbow Galleria.
Okay.
Use in-game coins to get a star at half price when they're on flash sale.
No, don't put it on. That makes it bad.
Stay on track in Roll'em Raceway. With the new Turbo Dice item, you can move up to 40 spaces with a lucky roll.
See, like that stuff ruins the game.
The ebb and flow
Making it OP ruins the game.
And things really get mixed up when the volcano blows its top. Along with 5 new game boards, 2 boards from previous Mario Party games make their return. Some minigames are action-packed challenges, speed trials, a battle of wits,
Okay.
and more.
None of these are luck-based,
Some
at
are
least.
controlled by gently shaking.
Yeah, that's the thing with the Super
Controllers.
Mario Party. They're all
With
motion-based.
over 110
Also,
minigames, there's a
the fact that
wide
they're
variety to
announcing
enjoy.
motion games right now at the end of the life of the Switch means that the Switch 2 will probably
20 players
maintain
can go head-to-head
with the motion
online
stuff,
in the Coupathlon
which is
mode.
usually kind of a given,
Compete
but
against your rivals and aim for first place.
wait, you can play the minigames while you're playing the board? Is this massive online? I missed it, I was talking over it.
There are even more new modes? The biggest Mario Party yet will soon be underway.
Yes.
When the Super Mario
Okay,
Party
this
Jamboree
actually-
game launches
this
on
actually
Nintendo
looks kinda
Switch
cool.
System October 17th.
New maps, this looks super fun. I wonder, I hope.
That was the latest installment in the Mario Party
No, this is a
series.
new game, that's a new
Super
game.
Mario Party Jamboree.
But I hope they start adding new maps and stuff in expansion, because I think they could make a Mario Party platform.
And more. Get ready for the biggest Mario Party.
This actually
in
looks
series
fun.
history.
This actually looks fun.
And now,
I mean, I love Mario
please
Party.
take a look at this.
It's Zelda! It's a new Zelda? In the style of Link's Awakening? Look at her! Chelda, Chibi Zelda, Chink! Oh no, wait. Chibi Link! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ignore me. I don't think this is Link to the Past, right? This does not look Link to the Past. This does not look Link to the Past. This is don't clip it! You can't JK, you did command clip. Okay. Okay, this kinda... Echoes of... Wait, do you play Zelda? Do you play Zelda?
Hello, everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Aonuma!
What you just saw was the latest installment, The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This time around, Link has vanished. Now, it's up to Princess Zelda to step into the protagonist role. You
Yo!
might be thinking, will Zelda fight with a sword then?
No!
I wanted to create a new gameplay style that breaks conventions seen in past Legend of Zelda games with a top-down perspective.
Oh? I like that they're using their that art
Let's take a
style.
look at this video.
I hope they can pull off 60 FPS though, because the 30 FPS on Link's Awakening was not very good, because it was juddery too.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule,
I hope they can hit
strange
60.
rifts have
It'll
appeared
probably hit
and
60 on the
have
Switch
taken
too.
Many people, including Link. Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri, receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod, and sets off on a journey across
the
Hyrule
Tri-Rod.
to save her kingdom.
Are there gonna be the Try guys?
By waving
one of
the
them gonna cheat on her?
Tri-Rod at a table she found, Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called an echo.
Wait, it is Zach!
Echo is something you
Yo!
can recreate it whenever you'd like.
Roz is really
Even
canceled
if there's
this
a
time.
wall
Aw.
blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up.
Echo.
Just
Oh,
like
I actually kind of like that. That can
You can create wooden boxes
make some interesting puzzles.
and unusual things like water blocks.
That can make some
Use them
interesting
separately or
puzzles.
together is entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring.
Yo, it's
Hyrule.
Mama Kira.
You might be surprised.
Oh,
at
I
what you
kind of like
discover.
that. That gives a lot of interesting stuff for puzzles. I like this. Oh look, I don't think we've ever seen Chibi
You can pick
Gerudo.
up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though.
So she doesn't use swords. Her
Also
abilities are all.
echoes of monsters.
Okay, this is actually
Doing so,
sick.
they'll fight by your side.
This is actually sick.
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create.
This is actually
based on the
sick.
situation. Wisdom is key, after all.
I actually really like this. Yeah, it's essentially summons the game. I think this is a very cool take. And I actually think it's really cool that they're using Zelda for it because she's known for magic. She's known for like...
The fate of
I actually really like
is
that.
now
I really
in
like that.
Zelda's hands.
Yeah, because it's kind of Pokemon-ish because you
How was
got to
that?
gather other things. I like it.
I hope you enjoyed this.
It's a bit weird they
demonstration
released it
of the
before the
Echo
Switch 2,
Ability,
though.
which channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. There
I
are
think
a lot of
they
Echoes
think
in
it's
this
gonna
game.
be successful,
To be honest,
but it's their
I
small
haven't counted
release.
them all
They're
yet.
probably saving some sort of big, like,
How
3
you
Zelda
solve
announcement.
puzzles and battle enemies
Be it an
will
expansion
change
or even like a
depending
new
on the
one.
echoes used.
I think it's too
In short,
early.
We've created a game
Maybe they
where each
announce
player's
it.
experience
They
will
could
be
announce it and just be like super long before they
Legend of
release it.
Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th.
I don't think they don't think it'll be successful, but it's definitely a
Nintendo Switch
weird
Lite system
take.
inspired by the Legend of Zelda series.
Switch Lite
will
sucks
also
though.
be
The fact you
available at
can't
launch.
switch on a Switch.
I hope you're looking forward
Sorry.
to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
I think they don't expect it to be
I'd like
as
to return
successful
this
as a
moment
normal
guide, Stolen
Zelda game.
Away, back to Mr. Takahashi.
I think that was their Zelda
Thank you,
announcement.
Mr. Aonuma. Please look forward to the newest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. Let's see a few more headlines.
Oh, so. Oh,
Let loose and
aw. Get out of here. Who's Just Dancing in 2024? You better not copyright me, stupid Just Dance. Why release anything new? I think it's because there's still a huge Nintendo audience. There's millions. There's millions of people with Switches. I think it's not because the Switch is old that it can't sell for those millions of people. You announce a Zelda, a lot of people are probably gonna buy it. It's just like how in the end of the Wii, which was very dead. The Wii was very dead by its end. They released right at the end Skyward Sword, which granted, but they released a major Zelda right at the end of the Switch. How many people are playing non-Nintendo exclusives? That it would be enough, really. Yeah, that's true too. A lot. There it is. There it is. I thought this was gonna show up.
it's the world of Horizon in Lego form. Join
But yeah, so many people still play indies and other things on the Switch. It's such a great portable device. I love playing all these other games on the Switch, so people still use it, unlike the Wii, that people just put it away. This is really cool. To cater to the iPad kids' fried attention spans, each dance only 30 seconds long. This is cool. This is really cool. I'm glad it's coming to the Switch too.
Gravity bombs to hunt them down. From the nimble watchers to mighty sawtooths.
It is weird to see a PlayStation IP on Switch though. It is very weird. I don't think that's ever happened before. Like a first-party PlayStation IP on Switch. The Switch is my second favorite console of all time. The Switch is, I think, my favorite console of all time. It's where I've had some of my favorite experiences. So absolutely, it's so good.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
It does something that, especially when they use the motion properly and all the.
Stray's journey begins.
Someone turned me into a cat. It's too bad though, like, the quality is... Because yeah, a lot of games, I feel a lot of the normal consoles, you like it because of the games on it. The Switch is one of the consoles that actually brings something new hardware-wise to the table. Because, like, I could say Xbox, PlayStation, because they had great games. But in terms of good console itself, they're kind of like computers.
To find your way home.
Oh, it's just coming to, yeah, it's coming to the Switch.
Climb to the highest heights. Create new paths for yourself.
It looks, any Unreal game looks so low resolution on the Switch, which makes sense. But on the Switch 2, 60 FPS on the Switch 2.
Including hordes of hostile creatures.
Because I think like some leakers that usually get stuff right said that it will be backwards compatible, which makes sense, honestly. It makes sense.
Stray finds its way onto Nintendo Switch.
Because Switch is such a huge thing, and with What's his name? He passed away.
Hobbit?
Oh, it's the Hobbit game! Actually, that makes
If you've
sense.
ever wanted to
Coming for
live
the
like a
Switch.
hobbit from the Lord of the Rings.
I wish I
a
loved the
leisurely
Switch as much as
existence
everyone else.
nestled away
Mine is
in an
just
idyllic
collect. No,
quiet
that's
corner
completely
of
fine.
Middle-earth
That's
can
completely.
be
You know, like
yours.
sometimes it just doesn't grab you. It doesn't
Customize
have
your
the games
appearance.
that.
Decorate your
I just
home
had a lot of
and
some
settle
of
into
a lot of my
life in the
favorite
Shire.
gaming experiences through it,
As a
and
newcomer to the little haven of Bywater,
it made me
you'll
play
befriend
games
your
that I
neighbors, work
didn't
together to solve problems,
or
and
wouldn't
even
have
share
otherwise,
a
like The
meal.
Witcher. I played The
Or
Witcher on the
three.
Switch,
Explore,
and I had a blast.
Garden, fish, forage, and cook. The best way to build a hobby.
I would have
is
loved
by
this game if it
hosting a
didn't look like
dinner
that.
party with your
Maybe on the
homemade dishes.
computer. On the
Plus,
who
you
says
can
on the
trade with your
computer? On the
neighbors for
PC.
unique decorations or special
This
ingredients
was made for my
even
wife.
tastier
Yay!
meals.
Yeah, but it doesn't look
Friendly
good.
hobbits
It
and
doesn't look
familiar
good on here.
faces await your arrival when Tales of the Shire launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
Oh, it looks bad there too. Oh. Silksong?
Investigate, interrogate.
This is a remake.
Checkmate.
This is a remake. This is absolutely a remake.
2 Ace Attorney spin-off games, including.
Actually, I always wanted to play these.
Outside of Japan, are coming to Nintendo Switch as one collection. As the prolific
Yeah, one of them didn't come out of
prosecutor
Japan.
Miles Edgeworth, take the case out of the courtroom and investigate crime scenes. Gather information by interviewing people and inspecting evidence. Then use the power of logic to solve challenging
The logic in
cases.
these games were very loose.
Enjoy
The logic was
character visuals
very
from the original
loose.
series character designer, or swap to the original sprites. for a more classic
Ooh!
look.
I love when you can
Take a
switch
break
for
from
the
your
original
investigation
sprites.
to
Oh,
explore
you can
the
see
gallery,
art.
where you'll find character art, music, including orchestral arrangements, and more.
Orchestral arrangements?
Past and present collide as you uncover the truth at any cost.
Yeah, you play brain chess in these. And it's like, checkmate!
Investigations
And then the
launches on
piece
Nintendo
flies over and
Switch
hits the other
September 6th.
person's
Pre-orders
piece.
begin
They go like,
today
"Oh."
on Nintendo eShop.
Animu?
昨日と変わらない普通の一日いつもの街いつもの光景毎日それが続くなんだよこれなんなんだよ
If the designs were different, I would have guessed Shin Megami Tensei, but also we just had a Shin Megami Tensei. Also, this doesn't look like Shin Megami Tensei. I've never played an Ace Attorney. Don't play those.
Devastating attack by unknown
Play the
assailants.
trilogy, the original
Prince
trilogy.
Emilio's life
Those are
gets
funny.
turned upside down.
They're kind of silly.
A mysterious
visual
school
novels.
mascot suddenly appears. While Takumi manages to get out of harm's way, he's then forced
What
to
was his name?
enroll at the Last Defense Academy, along with 15 other students.
みんなでこの学園を守るんだ
Their mission is to defend the school from hostile student enemies for 100 days. An academy shrouded in secrecy.
This is one of those games that's probably not really going to sell outside of
Lost
Japan.
allies. Can Takumi survive this 100-day trial, colored by extreme and despair, and return to his normal
Just like
life?
how
The
anime, a lot of
creators
anime right now is
Danganronpa
isekais.
present The 100
For
Line
games,
Last
it's
Defense
like
Academy, launching on Nintendo Switch.
Visual novels
next
about
year.
students that die for some reason. There's so many anime
Embarked on
games
a
about
saga
that.
spanning generations.
So I'm being negative. It's just, it is. It's okay.
A full remake of Romancing Saga 2 is
Did you
marching
remake the
onto Nintendo
first?
Switch.
Stop remaking the second of things, everyone. Stop it. How many sequels have we announced today that are being remade before the prequels?
Challenging the legendary 7 heroes.
Do it in
who
order.
turns to darkness.
I don't get it.
In combat, use returning Saga features like glimmers to learn skills, and formations to enhance abilities.
Formation?
Turn-based battles
Strategy?
have also evolved into timeline battles, where the action order is key. Innovative
I wish
features
every
like
turn-based
dramatic
game had
attack
action
can also
order.
help with strategy.
CRPGs, if they're
How will
turn-based,
you
usually
withstand
have it,
Empire? And in which
even in
order will
ye
you
olden
fight
days.
the
But like
7
JRPGs
heroes?
classically
Every decision you
didn't.
make
But I've been
will
seeing a lot of
dramatically alter the
JRPGs that
course
do
of the
now.
story.
Which is cool. Did I have a bingo card of the second remake game?
Save
Honestly,
your empire's future
honestly,
and protect your legacy
we could.
Otherwise,
We could.
the vengeful 7
Someone could
heroes
almost
may
get a bingo
emerge
just off of
victorious.
remakes of out of order games.
Romancing Saga 2: Revenge of the Seven.
Maybe they
Launches
already
on
remade
Nintendo
the first
Switch,
one?
October 24th.
This is a series I also kind of want to get into, but I've never.
We hope you're excited to experience the full remake of
Come
Romancing
on.
Saga 2.
Come on.
That's almost everything for today's
Hollow
Nintendo
Knight!
Direct.
Hollow Knight!
Next will be our last announcement.
Last announcement!
Let's take a look.
He didn't snap. He didn't snap. Get out of here, Metroid! Stupid Metroid Prime 4! Get out of here! You're stupid! No one cares about you, Metroid Prime! No one cares about you! Samus got a ship with her face on it! Get out of here! Who cares about Metroid? Get out of here! First gameplay, though. First gameplay. First gameplay. Gameplay so hype. So far, the remake of 1 is looking better than this. Fight me. Fight me. Second Deadman gonna make rods disappear. Nah. Because they know the truth. Well, maybe Zack didn't. What? They're controlling the Metroids? That doesn't happen. That's not legal. Oh, that's an interesting logo. Beyond. They coming from like a different universe, and they can control the Metroids from the different universe. Not gonna lie, this doesn't look good. The remake looked really good. They picked an art style for this that looks more like cell shady. It's not quite, and it doesn't look really good. 2025. 2025.
That was a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. After a very long time, we are finally able to share more information.
I think this is a launch game for Switch 2, because it looks very soft here. I think it's like high res, high resolution. Well, high res and high resolution. I think it.
Looking forward to Samus Aran's new adventure.
I think it comes out on Switch 2 as a launch game.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Oh.
Thank you for watching.
Switch 2? Yeah, Mama Curious. Switch 2 is coming out next year. Around March. Probably around the same time as the Switch came out. Probably around the same time. So... Yeah. 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 Well, we got some... Jokes aside, we did get some very interesting things. It was cool to see a new entry in the Mario and Luigi series, but now it's definitely made by a new studio because the original studio shut down. So that was cool to see. That was cool to see. What else I'm seeing here? I mean, Dragon Quest 3 being released first. I enjoyed the first trilogy. I don't think I'd replay it again. I don't think. Yeah, Mario Party, Super Mario Party Jamboree was fun. Super Mario Party Jamboree was, I'm not defending the Direct. I legitimately liked some of the things. I am looking forward to Mario Party Jamboree. I'm definitely gonna wait for reviews for that though, cause here we'll look over the trailer. Stop the music, cause. It could be really good, but every time they try to do something new in Mario Party, it kind of sucks. Actually, I'll just keep the music going and just mute it. It kind of sucks. So we'll see. This is a very much wait and see. They are bringing back some classic maps, which is cool. but they have like 5 new maps. We'll see how the rules work and stuff like, because I thought Mario Party Superstars was great because it was like relying on the old Mario Parties and only picking the mini games that are not luck based, or mostly not luck based. There's a few, and all the mini games they showed here. Can you play as Koopa? I think you can. I think you can play as Koopa. Because I think because it's like 20 plus people playing together online, you can play as any of the Bowser characters too, I think. I can tell that I'm more and more done with Nintendo each passing month. Unless they release something I really want on the new console, I'm probably not going to buy it. I'm definitely not buying it at launch. A, because I don't have the money. B, you know, there also hasn't been anything released. Even Tears of the Kingdom, I enjoyed it, but it was like, I think it's something I could have lived out of it. Lived without. Yeah, you can see Tom! Tom is the Koopa. You can see him there. Tom the Koopa. Michelle the Goomba. But honestly, even Tears was something I could live without. I just really love playing a bunch of little games on it. You know, like Pocket Jockey. I love me some Pocket Jockey. Balatro on the Switch. What a blast playing it on the Switch. It feels really good on the Switch. But you know, there's stuff like this, like Mario Party, which isn't something I'm like, yes, the best. Oh, I was waiting for this. If it's good, it's going to be really cool to see. Also, I think the other big one that has me interested, absolutely the Zelda one. I think the Zelda one, incredibly interesting to see them having a new take. Maybe there's going to be people that aren't interested in it because it's not Link with sword or Zelda with sword. It's like a completely different way of playing it. I actually really liked it. I think many times for their big series, especially when they have a successful console, it gets really stale. It's either like remakes, remasters, or it's just more of the same. So I actually kind of like it that they're going kind of, you know, weird with it. This is probably the one of the most interesting ones because it gives you a whole new different way to playing as Zelda. And the fact that she uses summons and stuff like that for both puzzles and combat, I think is really cool. So I think by far this is the highlight of the show. But even then, it's a small announcement in comparison to anything we would have gotten. The only thing interesting here was the MIO game, whatever it's called. I can't find it. Oh yeah, I think it's here. But yeah. So this was interesting. Echoes of Wisdom. I enjoyed that. But it wasn't like blow my mind, explode. This is crazy. Yeah, MIO. Yeah, this looked really cute. It's very much a Metroidvania. Like, I really like the art style. I2? Is that the... It's really cute. I like the... Oh, to wishlist it. I think it's only on Switch. It may be a Switch exclusive, Vep. If it's not anywhere else. Maybe. Again, I'm a complete, like, guessing here. Oh, really? Oh, interesting. I wonder, when is it? 2025. It's probably too early. Probably too early. They announced it, but it's... I don't know. But yeah, this looked nice. I actually like the art style of this. It actually, because of like the balls with eyes, it made me think of... It made me think of the last Metroid Dread. The 2D Metroid. But this is interesting. That would be a terrible move on their part to release... I don't know how the Switch is doing any of their indie stuff anymore. I don't know if they have like publishing deals in terms of like they're helping fund the game. Because that would be a reason why it would only release on the Switch, but usually that doesn't happen. Usually it releases on PC. But maybe. Yeah, it's done by Focus and stuff like that, so. Welcome in, Sodot. Welcome in. No Silk Song. No Silk Song today. New Zelda, no Silk Song. What was the one made? Oh, it's this one. I know some people are hyped for this because it's from the original creator of Final Fantasy. This seems interesting too. But I actually liked, again, none of these are games I'm like, yes, I need to get this. I need to buy this. None of them fall under that, but there were a lot of games that I found interesting. This one was definitely one of them. I think that what they're doing with JRPG turn-based combat here is unique. I think some of the, and Final Fantasy fans, you can sue me for this. I think some of the most interesting games that I played Final Fantasy-wise were from the original creator. Not all of them, but... So, I really enjoyed those. I really enjoyed going through all the retro ones. The one thing that kind of lost me a little bit is that more and more throughout Final Fantasy, they became less and less... They gave the player less and less freedom. That's one thing I really liked about the early ones, that you can kind of like build your character in a different way, and you kind of built his or her story or whatever, or you built their story. And then it became more of like a narrative thing with like 6, 7, and beyond, which is cool. Like they can have good narratives, but I kind of like the more free style narrative of the really early ones. But yeah, so I would say those are my highlights. But yeah, it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything crazy. Oh, they're teasing us. They're teasing us. I see you, Silk Song! Oh. Straight on Switch as well. It does look very... Because, again, there's no way to make that look nice. But, yeah. Yeah. I think, yeah, those are definitely my highlight. I did like MIO. That was cool. My highlights, for sure. This is interesting, too. But, again, it's like, I don't know if I'll... But yeah, the Nintendo World Championship is interesting. Mario Luigi Brothership, fun. Fantasian, interesting. MIO, interesting. Hey, if you want an Animal Crossing. This, if you want. It's the second time they remake this. Super Mario Party, again, it's more of a me thing, but even then, it's like very cautious optimism with it. And Zelda. Those, Did they add Metroid to it now? Yeah, Metroid Beyond is here now. So, yeah. Yeah, Amogus too. But yeah, Amogus you can get anywhere. Like, who plays Amogus on the Switch? You're either playing on the phone where it's free, or you're playing it on the computer if you're streaming it. Like, it was cool to see Horizon Adventures, and it actually looked really good. The fact that usually they ask the developers to use footage from the game on the console, so like on the Switch, and it actually looked pretty good. Here, it actually doesn't look terribly low resolution or anything like so many other Switch games that are ports do. Like, it looks sharp. It looks pretty sharp on the Switch, which is cool. So like it clearly shows that there's a lot of love and consideration going into the porting of this, which I like. I like. It looked silly from the presentation we saw on the. Yo, Les Trench, welcome! Welcome! Here, I'll pause it. Hey, welcome in. What were you guys up to? Stellaris. How was the stream? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I hope everything went well. It was good. Yeah, if you are coming for big news from the Nintendo Direct. Oh yeah, people can put filters on my face. That was the GigaChat filter with channel points. You can put filters. I heard, I just missed it. Yeah, there wasn't anything major. Sure, I'm sure there's a lot of little things that many different small groups of people may be super hyped for. We were just looking at the we were just looking at the... I don't know why it's cutting off my eyes. I thought I fixed it so it didn't, but I'll look at that. But yeah, there's a lot of different things that I'm sure a lot of people are going to be excited for. This is definitely one of them. Like the fact that Horizon Lego is coming to Switch is pretty cool. Oh, you look like you're from Stellaris now? Yeah. But yeah, sadly, this is old news. Silk Song did not get announced. They gave us a first look at Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which did not look good. It did not look good at all, in my opinion. Creator of Final Fantasy, this was one of my highlights. But even then, all of my highlights were like, it's okay. Probably the best thing was the Zelda game, which was really cool to see, where you actually play as Zelda, and it's all summon-based. It's not, you don't play with a sword and shield. You very much summon things to fight, summon things to solve puzzles. But yeah, so it had interesting things. It had interesting things. But I think this is probably the closest thing that I have to being actually excited is the Zelda game, because it actually looks very fun. Being like, you summon tables, you can summon enemies, you can summon anything. It's essentially the Princess Peach. I'd say it's better. Because the Princess Peach game, after looking at it, it looked very... Controlled isn't the word I want to use, but it looked very, like, minimal in terms of what you can do. It looked very... Yeah, like, it didn't seem like you could do a lot. This actually looks like a full-featured top-down Zelda game with completely different gameplay mechanics. I wonder about timeline placement, because they will give us a timeline, right? I don't care anymore. After what they did with Tears of the Kingdom, I do not care about the timeline anymore. At this point, I'm just like, screw the Zelda timeline. They've already messed it up. They clearly don't care about it. So why should I? I'm not gonna care about it. I'm done with it. Zelda lore, out. Never talking about it again. Okay, so a bit like Touch, but top down. I can get... No, it's super cool. It does look like a creative take on the top-down Zelda formula. It looks fun. The fact you can use enemies, you can summon pretty much anything. It seems very interesting. I would like to check this out. And the fact that it's being done in the engine and with the look of Link's Awakening remake is really cool too. Again, I just hope that they can fix the performance on it, because it couldn't even stay at 30. It would like dip into like 20. So I hope with time they were able to figure out a way to not make it dip into... Also, what in the world is this playlist? I picked the playlist because it said upbeat music. This is more like I'm gonna go to sleep music, Nintendo. Okay, but yeah, so that's kind of what we had. It is the museum tunes, but I don't want no museum tunes here. Oh yeah, they also announced the Switch Lite. That's Zelda, but again, I don't like the Switch Lite. It looks nice. That man is absolutely right. It looks nice. I think the screen is too small. If you have a Switch, have you ever had the problem of the text being too small in certain games? I've had that frequently, and I can't imagine playing on an even smaller screen. I cannot imagine playing in an even smaller screen. So, yeah. No! I literally can't read, and I have glasses. I have good vision with my glasses on. And I have to use the... Do you guys ever... Here, I actually have my Switch here. Rods is all... What?! Oh, I'm a snail. You guys might not be able to see it. Oh, please don't be discharged. Did I forget to turn you off? No, I didn't. Okay. I don't know if any of you guys use this feature. Why am I I'm off the screen. I might disable Snail. Snail, it kind of bothers me that I'm off the screen. Just get low. No, I'm not gonna break my back. Oh yeah, I can do this. Okay, it's ghosty, but you can. What was that? What did it think was a face? Okay, right. And then if you can activate an accessibility feature that if you press the home button twice, it zooms in. That's what I had to do for certain games. I had to have that feature on. No! All right, let me. How much time do we have on that? Also, I've been snoozing the ad because I wanted to get as much as possible. Okay, we definitely have time, so I can turn off Snail and turn it back on with time. But yeah, if you were dying and puking while that was happening, here we go. You can turn on the accessibility feature of if you press it twice, it zooms in. And that's, but yeah. Yeah, the 7-inch screen of the Switch, your Switch looks, well, I've upgraded it multiple times. The screen is glass. If you have the original, it is kind of filthy, it's true. The screen is glass, so you can see it on the surrounding stuff. That's not dirt, it's that when I remove the glass, it ripped some of the surrounding thingy, the black thingy, and it's also dirty. I haven't used my Switch in a while. But yeah, I've done a lot of upgrades. I've upgraded the glass on it. I've upgraded, I mean, the color of the Joy-Cons. They don't sell Joy-Cons like that. Honestly, it is a launch Switch. The fact that it runs, it doesn't run great. The next thing I need to upgrade on this thing is the fan, because every time I play anything that requires the fan to ramp up, it's loud. By the way, ads are about to hit here, but I snoozed as much as I could. It is loud. The fan goes brrrr, and I can switch the fan. It's not a problem. Also, the back is different, but you can see the Joy-Cons aren't made with the red color. They're just a film on top, and it's come off. It sucks. I thought I was gonna get like a quality product, but the back is also different because if you know the original Switches, they heat up a lot and would bend. So my Switch bent and broke the back, so I had to replace the back. This was a while ago, though. The last thing I replaced was the back, and it was like a year ago at this point. Also, I saw a mod turning the entire backplate into a heatsink, and you can overclock the processor a bit. You can, on the not the re-release. Now I have re-releases on my head. On the refresh of the Switch, not the Pro, or whatever it's called. The OLED, Switch OLED, not the Switch OLED. But the refresh of the normal one, where they upgraded the chip, they made it a lot cooler. So you can actually, yeah, the V2. You can make it, you can overclock that one pretty far without any issues, without even needing to switch the heatsink or anything. People do that, and most recently with Tears of the Kingdom kind of falling below the 30 frames per second, overclocking it absolutely gave it a stable 30. Welcome back. No, I was just saying the V2 of the Switch, you could overclock that thing, and you can overclock that thing pretty far even without anything, without any extra heatsink. The original one would explode. You definitely need a big heatsink for the original. But yeah, the V2 is you can overclock it pretty well and have stable frame rates on pretty much all the games that kind of dip a little bit below. I said I wasn't gonna buy another Switch before the new successor. Wait, why? It's almost out. Switch 2 is almost out. Just wait for Switch 2. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn it back on. I'll keep it on for a little bit. I forgot to I don't know, but yeah, the Switch 2 is almost out. I'd go for that. And honestly, if you're gonna buy a Switch, and if you're not just buying like a used Switch or something, and you have the money to buy a Switch, may I? Of course. Present your case. I'd get the Metroid Prime 4. Play it on the Switch 2. Play it on the Switch 2. You could sit back a bit to make it. I could, but then I'm far away from my. Like, this is pretty far. I can't even reach my desk from here. It was actually the reason why I didn't want to add this, but I thought I had it fixed. I thought I fixed this issue. Like, rearranging the camera, everything. I'm gonna look at why it's cutting me off. But I legitimately thought I had fixed this, so. I don't know. I'll look at it. Because I already have back problems. I don't want to be like... Meh. You know? But yeah, so... I love Metroid, says the guy who still hasn't played Dread. Dread is expensive. Any Nintendo game is expensive. I love Metroid. I've never played any of the 3D ones though, like the Primes. So I wanna play that. And apparently Dread looks amazing on the OLED, on the Switch OLED, because of the OLED screen. Apparently because it has a lot of darks and stuff, and being an OLED, you can get really brights and really darks. Yeah. Good night! Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. The only way to experience Dread is on an OLED. Do you already have an OLED? I wouldn't get anything, because if you have an OLED, it's the same chip as V2 Switch. You just have to mod it so that you can, you know, side load. I don't have a Switch. Ooh. But yeah, I would, but yeah. Goodbye, Trench. Goodbye. I would wait for the Switch 2, because they're probably going to be similar priced. Maybe? I don't think they go up to 500. Given the inflation and everything, I could see the Switch going, because it was $299, right? It was $300. I could see it going up to $400 with the Switch 2. I don't think it goes 500. Because it's a lot of money. Even getting a used Switch, it is a lot of money. Let's see how much, now that we're back. Let's see how much it's going for on eBay. I tried to wait for Switch 2, but Metroid Prime 4 is real. Here's what I think is going to happen too. I think that they're going to Switch OLED. I think that it's going to be a launch game for the Switch 2. Wait, what's JDM? The red looks so nice. This is my dream Switch. So I don't have to have a peeling one. This is my dream Switch. What is JDM? Does that mean it's hacked already? What's JDM mean? That was the last one I had. Wait, did you lose yours? What happened? But yeah, I would wait. Honestly. This one's already 400. Because there's no way they just say 2025. Anything that is Nintendo... Look at this! My eyes are cut off. Anything they say 2025 at this point... it's gonna be Switch 2 release. I sold it, I didn't really care for any of the games out at the time. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, that's fair. Then definitely wait for the Switch 2. I really do think Metroid Prime is gonna be a launch. Man, it doesn't look good. I'm sure it'll play great, right? I'm sure it'll play great because gameplay-wise, Nintendo does a good job. But I think the only reason I don't think it graphically looks good is because they did a fantastic job with the remake of Metroid Prime 1 graphically. Now this is just talking about graphics, not talking about how good or bad the game is going to be. They did a great job with the graphics of Prime Remake and of Dread. Granted, again, Dread is a 2D side-scroller. But yeah, there's no way it's not a launch. The fact they didn't give a date, there's no way. Anything I think they just gave 2025 is going to be coming for Switch 2. That's my guess. Because there's no way they have it in 2025 and it releases right before the Switch 2. It's going to be just like Breath of the Wild with the Wii U and the Switch. Switch has been the most love-hate console. Really? What was the hate part? Just like nothing coming out that interested you? Again, when Nintendo stuff kind of started drying up and they started doing fewer and fewer things, which always happens. I will say this, one of the guesses I was going to have, I never said anything. One of the guesses I had was that we were going to get a Kirby game. Because they always release a Kirby game at the end of a console generation. Or a Donkey Kong game. I was going to say Kirby or Donkey Kong and we got a Donkey Kong remake. But yeah, none of that. But yeah, I would wait for the Switch 2 100%. If you're thinking of getting the Switch again. This may primarily be me, but I feel like I've also had... I was the most... yeah, what happened? Yeah, for me, the Switch is my favorite just because of the portability and the games that it allowed me to play. It still remains probably one of my favorites. There's some good pricing on Switches here. Like this being like $195. And this is just buy. For the OLED? The red OLED? If I had money to spare, I'd just buy this, honestly. I just go in and buy this. I don't know how trustworthy this guy is. It could be... Oh. I don't know how trustworthy this guy is, because it doesn't seem like they've sold anything. Also, the scene thing didn't work. Mix It Up is just not working. What's happening? Everything's exploding. Why is nothing working? Mix It Up. Can someone try doing a clip again through !clip? Mix It Up is even on my thing. Not even on my mixer on Windows. What in the world? Okay. Clip worked. Dadman, can you do scene again? Can you do ! Scene? Is it registering? Where is the command history? It is registering it. There's just no sound. Okay. Cool. But yeah. I wouldn't buy it though. I would not buy it right now. I would not buy it. Especially if you do want it modded. Because there's no way the Switch 2 isn't backwards compatible, especially if they call it the Switch 2. Also, I was gonna say, if they call a console anything 2, you know that Nintendo has changed. Because I think it has always been kind of cool. Sucks for compatibility, but it's been kind of cool that, for the most part, I guess the Wii and the Wii U had backwards compatibility, but for the most part, Nintendo always like calls it something new, except for the Wii U, I guess. It was a terrible name. But Nintendo has been way more just like default business recently with the new head and everything. So I kind of expect it to just be called the Switch 2. Especially because they've been going with like pretty standard Apple names for their other versions, like Switch. I guess it's not the Switch Pro, it's the Switch OLED. Never mind. I am absolutely wrong on that. Sound. Play the sound. Play the sound. Okay. The folder's gone! Where's the folder? Okay, try it now? Did you watch the direct? We did watch the direct. Sadly, no Silksong. Hey, it's Tara! Hello! Let's say no cloud saves at launch was a big issue for me. Absolutely. Absolutely. I hated how it come to a point where I had to trade in my Switch around the time my PS4 had PS4 Pro disk drive died. Oh, I sold my Switch. Mind you, I've already beat Breath of the Wild, racked up hours in Mario Kart 8. And they announced cloud saves exactly 1 week after I sold my launch one. No, that sucks. Again, I will not stand behind Nintendo in any way, especially with their business choices. They are horrible business-wise. They're absolutely horrible. Absolutely don't care about their fans with most of their business choices. Games? Fantastic. Fantastic games. 99% of the time I play a Nintendo game, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. They're fun. They're a good time. Business-wise, they're very backwards. They're very backwards. I'm surprised Sony wasn't. Now Sony is, well, PlayStation is mainly based in the US. They've moved from Japan. They're no longer technically a Japanese company. They are legacy-wise, but they have moved, I guess Sony in general has moved to the US. They're technically now an American company in terms of like where their headquarters are and stuff. But I was surprised that they weren't super backwards with a lot of stuff. Because a lot of, I think it's just Japanese business culture is very backwards and very slow. So, you know, it took them an eternity to make the games like Splatoon and other online compatible with, oh yeah, absolutely. No, there's no denying how bad their implementation of cloud was. And I think you can be sure that they're going to be slow to adopt anything on the next one too. It's gonna be, again, business-wise, they're always so slow. But yeah, Tara, there was just remakes, remasters, and there wasn't anything crazy. Zelda is fun. That was the best part, but even then, for me specifically, that was like, okay, that looks fun. That looks fun. It's nothing. It's absolutely final year of a console type presentation. Mario and Luigi was announced. Yep, that looked interesting. But again, these are all like, it's not a big Zelda release. It's not a big Mario release. It's not any big, and I don't expect that from them in the final year of a console. And I do feel that most of the 2025 releases are absolutely going to be day one Switch 2 releases. It has to be. It has to be. Like, it would be stupid if they released Prime 4 right before the Switch 2 comes out. Especially because at that point, you have to remember this too, at that point in 2025, they'll probably already have announced the Switch 2, that it's coming in like May or something, because they'll probably announce it in November. So if they release Metroid before the Switch 2 comes out, people will already know about the Switch 2. I don't think that makes any sense at that point. If they've shown 2025 here, and they're announcing the Switch 2 in like December or November, there's no way they don't hold Metroid Prime for release for Switch 1 and 2. Just like they did Zelda Breath of the Wild. I love the remake of Awakening, and it looks like the same studio made. Yeah, they're using the same engine, it looks like. Again, my only hope with that, Terra, is that it doesn't keep going between 30 and 20 frames per second, because that was... I hope they fix their engine so that it worked a little bit better, so that it can hold the 30. Just hold the 30. It doesn't. I would love 60. Just hold the 30. Just hold the 30. I can only restart Splatoon 2 and Mario Kart and Breath of the Wild so many times. That's fair. That's fair. There's still no cloud saves for Animal Crossing. The game you put... Yeah, I think there are, but it's some backwards thing. It's like some stupid thing for Animal Crossing. It's some stupid thing. Like, best I can say is Ocarina of Time is 20 FPS. But like, I don't think that's an excuse in 2024. Like, we have consoles going up to 120 FPS and stuff. And again, I know the Switch is very old hardware at this point. But you can hold 30. You can hold, because it was just a few moments that it dropped down to 20. Because it had V-Sync, so instead of just dropping that to like 29 or 28, it dropped all the way down to 20 when it dropped. So... I think they can do it. And I believe the engine they used for Link's Awakening, which again, the same one for... Here, I'll have it in the background while we talk about this. I'll skip the talking and put us in. The engine they used, I believe, was Unreal Engine. I think this is Unreal. Because if I remember correctly, Link's Awakening was Unreal Engine. So I think they can pull it off. Can't even see 120. I think it's still cloud. We would have to look. We would have to look. But yeah, I do think that this is Unreal Engine. Link's Awakening remake engine. I think it's Unreal. Do they say here? Should use new engine for Link's Awakening remake. Oracle season. Oh, they're talking about oracles. Do they specify on this review? Oh yeah, it is Grezzo. Engine. Yeah, seemingly Unreal 4. Is it just seeming? I thought it was confirmed, especially in the documentation and stuff. Most of the engine documentation. Oh, this is not for... Never mind. I'm in a hacker forum. Wikipedia? Wikipedia? Oh. Alright. Alright. Unreal? I don't know. Maybe it's just... Maybe. But anyway, I just hope they can hold 30. And what was the other thing? Animal Crossing Cloud Save. How to back up and restore island save data. Let's see this. Does the video end? Follow these steps. What to do? Do you want to enable island backup? Restore island. Enable island backup. Open Animal Crossing. Go to title screen. Oh yeah, you do it in game. You do it in game. After island backup is enabled, you can view the date and time of the last backup on the title. So you have to manually do the backup. And then if you want to restore it, requirements. Your Nintendo Switch must have a stable connection. It must be updated to the latest version. Island data can only be restored if the source original Switch system had an island backup enabled for the system. It's not possible to remotely enable island backup. You also need a replacement system to restore island backup. If you have access to your original Switch system, follow these steps. Yeah, they would prefer you if you did this. No. Yeah, tech. Yeah, you're right. Nintendo is very backwards. Thank you so much, Gray Senpai. Nintendo is very backwards with their. Yeah, friends, that's it. That's it for today. I just want to do a short little stream to cover it. I had hopes. I had hopes for Silk Song. I had hopes for Zelda remakes of Wind Waker and not Tears. And what? Richard, you were streaming. You were here. What are you doing, Richard? Welcome in, Rosalia. Is that how you say your name? Welcome in, Dadman. Welcome in, Richard. Welcome in, Lauren. Welcome in, Tara. What were you doing? What were you playing? I guess I can just see you. Oh yeah, you're a Stardew person now. I forgot. You're a Stardew. I forgot. I forgot you're a Stardew streamer. I watched the 90 with you. The 90? I have no idea what that means. Isn't that like a soccer game? Or like Rosalia? 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 Okay. The 90 wrecked? This is my weekend. What's your excuse? Call me Rose though. Sounds good. I had to say goodnight to my future stepson. The direct rods. Oh. Yeah, did you just stream for 5 minutes? I don't know. But yeah, go check out Richard, everyone. If you haven't seen Richard, Richard's very cool. Richard's very cool, very chaotic. Has become a Stardew streamer. I think that's all he... Is that all you've streamed? Is that all you've streamed? I was live for hours? Oh, okay. Since Richard won't tell us if that's all he streams now, we have to do it ourselves. Let's see streams. Stardew. It's all Stardew. Your last non-Stardew stream was April 19th. Honestly, not even joking, that's awesome. That's awesome that you found a game that you really love. Genuinely. I think that's really cool. I wish I could do this. I can hardly stick with one game. I can hardly ever stick with one game. I never replay games. Unless it's like a decade later. I can count, I think, in like my hands how many games I've replayed. What's this website called? It's Twitch Tracker. It's great. It's great for tracking anyone on like their Twitch stuff. What was Richard's first stream? It was COD. Potentially the worst Cold War. Didn't you stream before this? This seems late. Richard. Krausis. It makes you depressed looking at it. Yeah, don't look at it. Don't look at your own. Dadman's first stream was... No, this wasn't your first stream. I think they started tracking in 2016. Maybe you did something before 2016. Was this? We can look up yours. We'll look up yours. Yeah, this is before. Like, it's because maybe you didn't do anything since, since November, because they start tracking in 2016. So probably since November 2016, you didn't do anything. And this was your first since then. Because yeah, I was gonna say, oh, look at you have a schedule. Oh, it was when Elden Ring launched. Dadman became a streamer again when Elden Ring launched. Look at that consistency. Oh. Where's the boys? Oh, this is the boys. Oh. Tech Machina. Let's see. Tech Machina. Let's see it. First one, 2018. Is this right? What's the first stream? It doesn't exist anymore. Variety isn't a category anymore. You guys know that? Variety isn't a category. Yo, for first stream, have 5 viewers? That's big. I love how everyone has like one stream and then nothing and then like a little bit more, then nothing. That's most people. Yo, you streamed a lot. What were you streaming? Was it Variety? Or mostly a lot of Dead by Daylight. I see a lot of this. Dead by Daylight was huge. It put so many people on the map. I was realizing that. I was doing some research and I didn't know how much, like, especially around this time, like 2020, like how much Dead by Daylight, or whenever it came out, it just exploded. Metroid Dread is in there? I don't even remember. Oh, you played Life is Strange 2. How was that? Was that fun? Oh, I have an announcement to make for a stream too. I will not be playing the Elden Ring DLC at launch. I actually want to properly finish the main game. Also, I don't know how much it matters what you do on the main game as long as you beat Moog. But I think I'm gonna just keep playing. I know, it's very mid. People went crazy for it. Who else? Let's get Terra! If you're okay with it, Terra. I don't wanna... I should look at mine? Okay. Yo! Terra consistency, though. Terra? This is insane. Yo, it's Clevoli! Look at that Terra consistency, though. Ooh, Skyrim. Dungeons and Dragons. How you doing, Clever? Terra has been at it, man. Terra, I'm surprised you're not, like, the biggest thing since, like, Hot Bread. Because, like, everyone that streamed in 2020 popped off. Like, what happened? I think you should have been one of the top streamers. Knowing you now, like even you now, I think you should have been one of the top streamers. I'm not even just saying that. I'm not being like, ooh. Yeah, a lot of Final Fantasy. Like you were playing the games. You were playing the games. Valhalla. You're putting in the work. This is a lot of streaming. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope everything was okay. I hope there wasn't like something weird that happened to you during this time. But this is crazy. This is crazy. That's awesome though. Like this is dedication. This is commitment. Look at this. There is no break. There is no break. I don't think there's a single week on here that you didn't stream. Even once. Like I don't think there's a single week, like other than the end of December and like the first week of January. On this, you did not miss a single week. Terra was stuck down with... No! Was Ligma 2020? No, Ligma was before that. I've never taken a break. This is insane. This is insane. Salsa. Salsa. My Nav to May will all be BG3 for me. I like that this music playing. 2020 was my big pop-off mode. Yeah, 2020 was the big one. I'm sad that I wasn't streaming in 2020. Because it was when I went back to college. So I wasn't streaming. And then COVID hit. If you don't want to Salsa, I'm not gonna do yours. That's when I got my affiliate. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. I'll do my own. Because I started late. I started too late, man. I care! She said it! I won't do it, Salsa. Your Freudian slip. This is when I moved. These are the 2 weeks that I moved. And I was like, I'm never gonna stream again. And then I immediately came back. And there was a lot of Baldur's Gate. I played it right at launch, a ton. And then we went to do different stuff, like Elden Ring and... what did Gray Senpai say? Where is it? Where is it? Did I miss it? Oh, I thought he caught a bit of the D's. Honestly, he has caught the D's and he never let it go. But yeah. You can see that the schedule change. Why did it show that I'm streaming like almost the entire week? Okay, actually, around this time, I was streaming pretty much the entire week. Which side? This is Twitch tracker. Clever, can I pull yours up? Can I pull yours up? But yeah, I started in 2022. I do have a secret to reveal, everyone, though. I do have a secret. I do have a secret. Where's my... I do have a secret. I do have a secret. I do have a secret. I was streaming back in 2018. I was streaming back in 2018. I was a streamer. I was a streamer back in before the pandemics. And maybe after even. Right before the other channel. Right before the other channel. It's true. I have been here for more time. I've been here forever. I've been here forever! And yeah, I had like, how many followers did I have on this channel? 149? Did I have 149? No, I had way more. I had like 300 and then I guess people just unfollowed. Which makes sense. I don't know if like Twitch unfollows people. I used to play a lot of Overwatch too. What is this? Pokemon. Oh, that's when I did my Pokemon playthrough. That's right. I did New Vegas. This was like very little. 15 hours though. That's not too bad. Resident Evil 2 Remake. Valheim. Overwatch. What else? What else did I play? I don't even remember what I played. I sat here lurking and checked my Twitch tracker. I got no! I couldn't figure out how to change his name, so he's no. I actually my big ploy. I played Anthem. I played Prey. Wow, I forgot about this. Played Fear. That's right. Yo. Oh, Sea of Solitude was on this one. I completely forgot about that. I actually wanted to do a streamer speedrun, and it was gonna be a temporary thing. So I wanted to see how quickly I could get like affiliate and stuff, and it was pretty quick. But that was the intent, because originally I was gonna try to be a speedrunner in games, and I wanted to like be like, let's make a speedrun channel. Speedrun channel. We're gonna speedrun the things while we speedrun games. Oh, and then I tried speedrunning and I sucked and I hated it. So then I never did it again. Yeah, I played Yakuza. That's true. PC Building Simulator, Breath of the Wild, Valorant. I mean, I've never played Valorant before. Oh man. Oh, I never played Valorant before. I played it with Salsa and the people. Oh boy. I think I still follow. Yeah, Dadman was in on the lie. Dadman was in a... It was created 2011. I created the channel in 2011. This is an old channel. Honestly, I would have loved to go back to it now because it is like a legacy channel. It's kind of cool to have a 2011 channel. But I don't care. It's there though. It's still there. It's kind of cool to see. Let's see. Let's see. Clever. Did Clever say give the okay? Don't cankle me, Tara. I don't know what it's gonna look like aside from comparative. That's fine, because that's the thing. You have a job. You have like it's different for everyone. Don't feel bad for not streaming a lot, because that's the thing you have to think too. Like streaming takes so much time, and that's not even where most of the people get like stuff from is streaming. Like streamers make their money elsewhere, so it's like there's not a pride thing to be like I've streamed all the time. It can be, but like it's not necessarily a good thing or a bad thing for that matter. But I've been cankled. My ankle just. I stream when I can, and that's what I'm. Exactly. Don't feel bad for not having a lot of streams. Don't feel bad for having a ton of streams. Enjoy what you did. Enjoy what you did. Yeah, I've never done speedrun because it sounds fucking unpleasant. I met many people through speedrunning community though. I really want to try speedrunning Elden Ring. I've never streamed in my life. I'm not sad. Yeah, that's the cure to depression. Just don't stream. Was it looking? Clever. Clever, you're okay with it. I'm gonna wait for an okay. I did it for Richard, but then I realized maybe I should actually wait for people to say it. Yeah, go for it. Okay. Sorry, Richard. Richard's always the... Yeah, clever. Oh, all the other clever girls. But this is a really cool resource. Consistency. Honestly, no joke. More than having a ton of streams, consistency is better. Consistency is better. And look at this. Talk about like your first stream was Hollow Knight. I lost the lever since I've been streaming. I've not been No. It's okay, Maddie. It is streaming is a very fickle thing to do. Mine has like random blocks. Oh, we haven't seen we haven't seen salsas yet. But yeah, no, this is good. This is good, Clever. This is consistent. Consistency over just random number. I like it. I like it. I like it. And did you start with... Oh yeah, you were playing Beacon Pines. Did you start Hollow Knight? Witchwood? Back to... Wait! Had you streamed before? Day 2 is about all I can 2 days is about all I can manage, and I could try not to cancel. But lately, I'm No, that's... Again, you have work. You have jobs. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But why was your first stream called Back to It? Is there a secret... Is there a secret Clever channel? Is there a secret... Oh, I see. Yeah, let's see. Goddess of Kitties. Yeah. Does this person even stream? They don't even stream. Look at their stupid picture. They don't even stream. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look at that consistency though. Random. Oh, it's gonna be random. Consistent. It's consistent. I'm in bed, going to sleep. Good night, Tara. Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Sleep well. Sleep well. I'm gonna be the last one to kiss Dad, man. Good night. Good night. But yeah, this is consistent. This is very what was Salsa's first stream? What is this? What is this? Elden Ring, but I suck. Variety? Did you start with Elden Ring? No. Are they gone? What a nice young person. Yeah, it's true. You didn't start with Elden Ring. Did you actually start with... And why are you in Variety? Let's check this. Did you switch categories? You didn't even switch categories. Why are you in Variety? I'm so confused. Are they all just Variety? Or are they all Variety? Because you did put it on Elden Ring. But yeah, starting with Elden Ring, that's a Giga Chad move right there. That is a Giga Chad move. But that wasn't Variety. I don't know why it says that. Maybe you were. Maybe that's why, like... Maybe that's why people weren't watching for some reason in the beginning. I mean, you had... For a starting streamer, I was saying, man, starting streamer having like 5-6 people, that's huge. That's huge. The fact that you started with 6 is huge. This also has a variety of mental illnesses. Tara, go to sleep. Also, Tara, that's all of us. How long? These ones don't even have anything on them. Elden Ring, and then you went to horror. I feel like horror probably like makes you grow a lot more. Horror is just like the trick. Horror is the one-trick pony for streamers. If you want to know what a one-trick pony is, go horror. Horror will just like bleh. And then clearly Salsa immediately gives up on Elden Ring, being like, no one watches that, goes to horror, the numbers go up. That's the secret to streaming. Be a horror streamer and you will win. Wait, I clicked the same thing. I clicked the same thing. Be a horror streamer and numbers go up. Woo! I don't know if that's still true nowadays, but oh no, Richard. Wasn't Variety. Well, now I have to look myself up. Oh, I'm looking you up. I'm looking you up. Try attack Zach. When did you start streaming, Zach? It only shows up to, I love that it only has 1. It only shows up to 26. 2022. Everyone has an average of 5 on their first one. Are you all crazy? Why does Pokemon X and Y not have a picture? Usually they don't have a picture for ones that don't have a category anymore. You started with a Nuzlocke? Next stretch of our Nuzlocke? This doesn't sound like a start. This does not sound like a start. This isn't your start, right? This doesn't sound right. This does not sound right. Elden Ring got me to affiliate 2 weeks. Hey, that's fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna question. He's not wrong. Giving up on Elden Ring is true Chad move. My first stream was Yu-Gi-Oh! That's weird. Yeah, I guess it's not. When was it? Did you take a big break? When was like... Because here it starts with Pokemon. No, never give up on Elden Ring. Salt, are you coming back to Elden Ring this week or soon? Yeah, because immediately here it goes to Pokemon. Let me look at the other one. What is the name of the other? It's like a Gnome Twitch. Solinome, yep. Try attack Zach. See if this one has a... Not Counter-Strike! Channels. Try attack Zach. There we go. Streams. I don't have a nice little graph though. Okay, there we go. Okay. You're playing Overwatch. You're playing Overwatch. Yeah, this is as far as Twitch tracking goes as 2016. Created in 2015, March 2015. So this is not as far back as Zach was streaming, probably. But any Twitch tracking goes back to 2016. Overwatch. Those streams were my Xbox. They don't count. Oh, so it was after this? Okay. 2017. Okay, it streamed once. Okay. Okay. 2018? No. 2019. They do count! 2020? 2021. I think they lost your data. I think they lost your data. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. The other one just wasn't picking it up. Here it is. My first stream was on my Xbox with no cam. I remember Salsa streaming from her Xbox and also the broken laptop. That was fun. Those were fun times. There it is. There it is. That's cool. But you immediately went Monster Hunter and Pokemon after that. When did you kind of get into your groove of like a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh still? Dreamlight Valley, Amogi. You did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, and then you go into Pokemon mainly. Because yeah, I only learned of Zach once Zach went full Pokemon. When you go full Pokemon, you never go back. And then yeah, a lot of Diablo. Man, for some reason it feels like it's like looking at these is like a long time ago, but this is recent. 2023 is recent. The great starts from humble beginning. Yeah. Okay, one person I know has had an explosive... Wait, who haven't we seen? We haven't seen Maddie yet. Let's see Maddie first. Maddie... Pairs... By the way, everybody, it's Maddie's birthday. It's Maddie's birthday. It's Maddie's birthday. It's Maddie's birthday. Everybody wish Maddie a happy birthday. It's not sad. It's the times you had time to do it. Is this your first stream? Was it 2022? Warzone? It's not sad. That's the thing. For most people, if you have a job, if you're doing something else, this is a second thing. This is like for fun. You don't have to have a schedule for your fun. You don't, I guess unless you have a job, you kind of have to schedule your fun. But like specifically schedule what you do with your fun. What you do for fun, you do what you're feeling, so it's fine. Don't tell me you looked at mine without me knowing. No, I didn't. Vep, can I look at yours? Can I look at yours? Wait, what was the last stream? It was on March. Come back. No. Aww. I even revealed some secrets, Vep. I revealed some secrets. It's okay though. I understand. Do it, Rods. It's public information. I mean, anyone can look at any of these. These are great websites. Either Twitch Tracker or Sully Gnome. Both of them. Some of them you see like they had more data in Sully Gnome. But both of these pretty much cover everything you need. But that is bad form when I have said no. No, I wouldn't look it up. I wouldn't look it up. March 8th was my last one, then drama happened, so no, not the drama. Wait, was this first? Was this your first stream? Okay, what are y'all doing? If these are your first streams... PowerPoint gameplay. What? If these are your first streams, these are incredible numbers. These are incredible numbers. I think my first stream I had no one watch. Maybe like 1 or 2 people. Let's go back. Rods Caden. Actually, I think on the Rods Caden channel, I had a decent amount of people. Yeah, 7 and 8. Because I remember I called everyone that I knew from The Secret. But I think this one, maybe I had like 1 or 2. 4 or 5. Okay. Okay. I'm surprised anyone watched this. What in the world? Because nothing else worked. Vepra lost. It was right before my birthday! No! Oh, this is so sad. It was right before my birthday for some reason. Actually, because of the... It's using... No, it is... No, it is my local time zone, so this should be right. I didn't think I had even one person there. Vep, it's not a... this is what I've been telling everyone. There's no shame. Look at this. This was my previous channel when I was streaming before. There is absolutely no shame in not being consistent, in not streaming to anyone, in not like... It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Because it's what you were able to do. It's what they're... And again, I'm not trying to convince you to show it. I'm just saying, like, no one should feel ashamed if theirs is super sparse, if theirs has a ton of stuff. There is no shame. I think I ended with Elden Ring. Did I end with Elden Ring here? There's no shame. There's no shame. According to Twitch Tracker, the only month I have net lost with viewers is October 2023. I lost 1. Well, I do feel ashamed. No, yeah, but like, just saying it, people shouldn't feel ashamed. Okay, now we are gonna look up, actually, before we do that, now you guys got me curious, because I want to see the other graph. I want to see the stats. I plateaued, man. Look at this. Look at this. From here, I have looked at this graph before. From like, when was this? March. It just, complete plateau. You know it's bad when your hours streamed crosses over your... But anyway, I'm not going to show this graph for anyone else's, unless you want to. But yeah, there's no shame. There's no shame. I love that. I don't know what happened. Oh, it was my birthday when the stream crashed. That was one person who I think has had explosive growth, and I am very curious where she's gonna end. And you guys probably know who I'm talking about, is Nikki. I think me too. March was where we both peaked. I've also plateaued. I lost viewers. Have you actually? Can I show yours, Salsa? I'm just gonna show Nikki Huray's, because she has gone insane. She has gone in. Don't tell her. Is she streaming? Don't tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her that I'm doing this. But she has gone insane. She's been streaming for a while too. She did like art streams back in the day, and then she like took a break, and then she came back. And like most of her viewers have been from her coming back, which is crazy. Wait, why is that man crying? Why is that man crying? I don't think this is... What do you mean? It's publicly available. Everyone's here. But, I mean, there's nothing negative to say here. It's just praises. Because Nikki has just been going, like... It's just been going up. It's just been going up. Hers is insane. Hers is insane. And the fact is, like, a lot of it is post-break. Like, before she was just streaming, like, to 5-6 people and stuff like that. Then post-break, she just goes nutty with everything. She just explodes and goes... Yeah, but showing people you know stream without their consent feels wrong. Yeah, shout them out. Yeah, and they're streaming right now. Play Monkey Island. That was a good game. That was a good game. No, I just wanted to say with this that I think Nikki's probably going to be one of the next big streamers. I absolutely think if she just continues going with the direction that she's going, she's going to explode. She is absolutely going to explode. Mark my words. See, no one ever clips anything positive I say. It's always me being a... I think she's going to be one of the next big streamers for sure. Goddess of kitties. Stupid other goddess of kitties. But yeah, you haven't plateaued. You had like you've been growing. Look, there's a little bloop right there. You haven't plateaued. This is a plateau. I wouldn't call this a plateau. It's been consistent. But no one can deny this period. Like, for some reason, from here to here, explosive. Boom. Boom. What was this? Hogwarts. Breath of the Wild. Oh. That's, what's it called? What's it called? CC. Wait, if you want to see consistency, check out Smithy D22. Yeah, crowd control. Aha! You're gonna look it up. I knew it. It's called Twitch Tracker. Twitch Tracker. Here, I'll put it. I'm always putting Salsa's link. But yeah. So I'm honest. I kind of want to see Nikki's graph. I kind of want to see Nikki's graph. I'm really curious. Should we do it? Should we look at Nikki's graph? I'm gonna look Smithy D. Smithy D22. I didn't know you had a second channel, Maddie. Wait, is this yours? Wait, who is this? This one? Stream. Yo. Whenever I see the full board, I'm scared. I'm scared of the person. I'm like, you streamed every day. You streamed every day? That's insane. That's insane. That is crazy. That is crazy. But I wanted to look. Who's popping off now? Yeah, it's Kai. What does his look like? I think his is random, right? He doesn't need a schedule. Yeah, he started in 2021 doing, of course, GTA. But yeah, it doesn't seem like most of the big streamers. Who else is a big streamer? Ibai. I guess most people, Jinxie is also big. I think he's very organized. I think, yeah. He usually... If I know one thing about Ibai is that he's very, like, on top of stuff. On top of stuff. I don't even watch Ibai, but, like, I know that he's, like, actual professional. Oh, jeez. What were these? Special events? What was that? $2 million average viewers? So once he got big, he made these events. He made these gaming events. These are made by him. That's insane. That's crazy. That is insane. So that's League. That's insane. Yeah, the one who's been popping off recently is Jinxie. But he's been streaming for a long time too. But he's now one of the biggest, more active streamers. Getting like, I don't even know. Graph. Yeah, like... It's insane. He's not even close to reaching his hours streamed with his viewers, which is a completely different metric, so it doesn't matter, but... This is insane. This is completely crazy. Just... And all from playing Rainbow Six. Just stuck with Rainbow Six the entire time. See, like, I can't do this. I could never do this. Just play one game mostly for the whole time? No. No, I can't do this. I can't do this. I could not. I could not do this, even if I wanted to. Okay. Are the snitches gone? Are the snitches gone? Wait. Let's see if anyone snitched. Let's see if anyone snitched.
What are you waiting?
Okay, she's completely distracted. She's completely distracted. Playing Rainbow Six is a ticket to the early grave. Stats. Yo, look at that. That's insane. Like, again, from the moment she started again, boom. I think Nikki's gonna go far. That's some of the most vertical graphing I've seen in a while. I think Nikki goes really far. And I'm excited to see. The only thing I know is that, you know, she continues growing. I'll be very happy for her. But from other people, like, she's gonna get so many people trying to leech off of her. And I know no one here will. Because, like, you know, I know the people, at least the people that are chatting here, they would never do that. But that's the only thing, because then that's when you see the streamer become a jaded person. When literally most of the people that approach them is out of interest. And that makes me sad. That makes me sad about any one of our friends. Any one of our friends. Like, someone's doing, I'm like, yes! And I'll cheer and I'll help them all the way through. But I just feel bad because like every big streamer I've seen, they eventually become like this jaded person, and it's just like Nikki's just so alive and so full of it. I just never want that to happen. I've had maybe now Salsa is jaded. Maybe now Salsa doesn't have the joy in her eyes anymore. Maybe that's what happened. But yeah, I just hope that, you know, I want their success. I want everybody's success, honestly. And I just hope that the downsides that come with that don't outweigh the good. I hope that they're able to have it, can still have joy, can still have, you know, have a healthy life in most cases. But yeah, but it's sad that for most cases it is inevitable that it's not just leeches, but then you start getting some really gross people, and I just hope that's not the case for any of her friends. Honestly, for any streamer that, you know, is growing and trying to get it to work, because it sucks. It's stuff like that just honestly disgusts me. It really does. It makes me not want to stream. AKY this year, I've announced I didn't want to do many co-streams. No. Salumi. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's hard because then it's hard to figure out. Also, we have an ad about to hit. I snoozed it all the way again. Yeah, it's hard because it's hard to know who's trying to be your friend out of interest, or or people that are genuinely there because they think you're cool and they just, you know, they're just genuinely friendly and like you hit it off as friends and stuff. Like, it's hard because some people can fake it very well. And that's the dark side of streaming that people don't usually talk about, because usually at that point we're like, but you're big, you're famous, you have money. Like, who cares if these people are doing this? But like, they don't recognize the emotional part of that. And they just wave it away as like, oh, they're famous, it's fine, they have money, what do they care? But like, independent of how much money they have, how much money they make, it will never make up for their emotional side, like their emotional well-being. And I think that's one of the things that probably a lot of big streamers that have their head on straight, they realize that, and they kind of, that's one of the things that makes them jaded, is that they know that if they want to continue working and doing that, streaming, and making it work, it's gonna mean that their mental health is gonna suffer. So, yeah. No, I think that's fair. That's the thing. It doesn't even have to be like massive. Like, you get a bigger following, even if slightly, yeah, it's gonna destroy you. One big streamer, he's doing really great for himself. I just saw his name here, that's why I thought, is Queso. I don't watch him. I don't know what his is, but like, his whole stream, anything I've seen of him is literally people making fun of his weight. 100% of the things I've seen about him is people just literally making fun of his weight. Even if he says he doesn't care, I think at some point, if every single person, that's the whole joke of his stream that I've seen. I think that's literally all. And he rages about it. I don't know if he rages just about the games or if he rages about like people being like that. Imagine 53K people only talking about your weight. It grinds you down even if you don't care about it. And that's the thing, like, you hear it so often, and this is just basic psychology. You hear it so often that you start to believe it. That's just how psychology works. You can hear a lie very often, and I mean, that's how gaslighting works. And so, like, you hear a lie very often, eventually you start to question yourself. Eventually you start to believe it. So, is it part of his content? Or I don't know. I've never watched him. I think he probably leans into it because it's made him famous. Because I think he's a newer streamer in terms of like being big. Let's look at his graph. I think he popped off like last year or something like that. Okay, no, but like, yeah. He's been, no, 2024. Yeah, he's new. So like, you know, you're a new streamer. This is really fast growth. This is 2024 essentially that he like really went crazy. You see that fame and something working like that for this short a period of time. You lean into it. You absolutely lean into it. Yeah, I don't know. Here, it's like something here. Something he did here. Kind of started. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I'm not gonna go into a crazy research right now. But I'm sure, I don't know how much longer he can keep that going. Cause yeah, I could see him, honestly, for the short period of time that he's been doing it, I could see him being like, oh, I'm gonna lean into it. But there's no way he keeps it. There's no way he keeps doing it. So yeah, it would drive you insane. It will drive him insane. If he's still leaning onto that, it will drive him insane. So yeah, you know, streaming, not a very hard job in terms of physical or even in terms of like cognitive mentally. Like you don't have to, most times, you don't have to like be doing hard math trying to make sure you have your calculations right for like, you know, like in architecture, oh, you have to make sure it works. Otherwise, you know, if you're making a building, it's not going to explode or something. But in terms of emotionally draining, especially for bigger streamers, again, even smaller streamers, it can be incredibly emotionally draining. Even like with our communities, the fact of how much drama there has been like surrounding with specific people and specific, like that's draining. And that's like literally 1 or 2 people. Imagine you have thousands of people like that. Like it is incredibly emotionally draining. But at the end of the day, it will always be looked down upon because it's entertainment. And it's not like a, you know, and that's fair. I completely understand like why that makes sense. Because I do think that people should value more jobs like that are essential. But I also don't think people should disregard the fact that even an entertainment job, even, you know, independent of what it is having a toll. It does absolutely have a toll on people. To just completely disregard that because it's streaming, because they make a lot of money. I don't think that's right. I do not think that's right. I think that's very problematic. If I pop off, I'd like to cap at around 25, 50K followers. Not big enough to be mega famous, but enough to always have a good crew. Yeah, that's what I've been jading myself. I don't want no drama. Yeah, but that's hard. That's the hard thing. I think, sadly, the drama is part of it. Because it deals with people. It deals with people, and especially with like leeches and stuff like it, deals with people's interests. And you'll always have people, when you have a position that people can look up to, you're always going to have people that want to take you down or that want your place. That's essentially what any sort of, you know, jealousy boils down to. It deals with people who love talking. It deals with people that have egos. It's difficult. It's not an easy like place to stay in. Honestly, it's very cutthroat, even just from that aspect. I think it's more important to stay true to yourself and have a slow and steady growth than pop up. I agree, absolutely. Over a short period of time, I think it'll be easier to deal. Absolutely, because then you go through the steps of learning how to do a lot of it. You go through the steps of learning how to deal with it more organically. You pop off, you get sent to you know, to put it in game terms, is like you're good at level 2 of a game, and then they suddenly put you at level 500. You're probably gonna die. You're probably gonna lose, and you know, gotta go back. But that is what happens to some people. But even then, like, even if you grow organically, I think that there's still, like, you're still gonna face a lot of these issues. Sure, you're gonna learn how to deal with, but that will be you becoming more and more jaded usually. Again, based on big streamers and seeing how they've become over the years. It's sad. It's really sad. But honestly, also I think stems from mental health not being a focus in our society. If it's not something you can see, people don't usually care. Not because it's because any sort of invisible illness, people just don't care simply because for a lot of people, seeing is believing, seeing is knowing. So like, sadly, anything like this, people are just like, they're just being babies. People equal drama. Even if you are the best friends, there can still be drama. The quality people around you are what helps manage it. Absolutely, absolutely. I was reflecting recently, and I feel like I've accomplished more or less what I set out to do with streaming, which was to learn something new, how to stream, and meet people with common interests. Yeah, that's the thing. You don't have to be trying to go for like the top number. You don't have to be trying to do any of these things. Like it, because that's the thing. It can still just be a hobby, something you do for fun. Your goal doesn't need to be growth. Your goal doesn't need to be anything like that. If your goal was to meet fun people that play the games you play, that enjoy the stuff, then that's completely fine. People don't have to have the same goals. Not just in streaming, but in anything. I think it sucks that's the way that society has been sold to us, is that you have to get to the top. You have to be, especially in the US, having lived there. Like, oh, you have to be the #1 person. It doesn't matter who you kill to get there. You have... And I think that's wrong. It's okay if you're the type of person that would stay like in a lower level. You don't have to be always trying to, get to the top of everything. It's okay. That's what I'm telling myself anytime my brain tried to compare, even to people who are only a little bit bigger. I feel like I had the advantage of streaming to basically no one at first, so I got to feel failure from the start. No, yeah, for sure. I absolutely get that, but it's hard. It's hard not to compare. I think everyone eventually compares. Everyone eventually compares, and it's not healthy. It's not healthy. For the people who have figured out a way that, like, it doesn't affect them, or maybe that's just the way their brain works. They don't care. I'm sure they do great. They're probably the people, some of these people at the top. They don't care. Honestly, probably someone like Jinxie that we looked at, like, that has popped off recently. He probably doesn't care. He's literally playing the game that he's been playing when no one was watching him. And he popped up from that. Literally still playing the same game he was playing. Like, and honestly, he had a lot of people watch. No, this is followers, not average viewers. He had 5 average viewers for years. He didn't care. He's still playing the same game. He's doing what he loves. Independent of what you think of him, whatever, I'll say that. He played the same thing when he wasn't famous. He played the same thing when he was famous. Wow, we finished the playlist twice now. With the level of involvement I have with everything, I don't think I could manage anything larger than where I am. Perpetual growth, ambitions, and expectations are absolutely. But yeah, we are sold on that. Even in games, everything. We're sold on that. Animal Crossing is that. Got a house, get a bigger house. Got farms, get a bigger farm. It's all built for us to just see all of that as normal. The worldwide society right now is built on that, and it's sad. Because that's not the case. And then when we can't do it, we feel bad. We feel bad that we aren't good enough. When we shouldn't. Our goals shouldn't be that. And I say that as someone who feels these things as well. I'm not just saying this like, oh, you maybe. No, I feel these things as well, and it sucks. It sucks. But, Anyway, I should definitely go because I don't know if my appointment stay. And I guess I'll get to hear how Nina did, because Nina went to the vet because of all this crazy mess of stuff that happened today. I was supposed to have therapy. Turns out I get to therapy. It was actually canceled, but I didn't read the message because I have anxiety, so I don't open all my messages. Because I thought it was just her, because she sent a big message. At the end, she says, oh, by the way, but like in the first part of the message, it's like dealing with stuff we talked about, and I was like, oh, I don't want to read this. So I didn't know. Anyway. So I went there, like it's 15 minutes to get there, 15 minutes to go back. So I missed out on like taking Nina myself. My mom took time off to be able to do this. If I had known any of these other things. I wouldn't have covered the Nintendo Direct, which is fine. I don't care. But yeah. So I'm gonna end because I do have quite a bit of stuff to do today. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know we had like a serious streamer talk at the end, but I hope it was enjoyable. I do think it's something important to talk about because I think it's a way, knowing about these things is a way that we can protect our friends that may start going through these things. Like, you know, maybe like if they might not know it, make them aware of it or something like that. Maybe they know it, you know, ask them if they know if they've experienced a lot of it, because maybe they have, maybe they don't. But I think if you're a bigger streamer and you can like help out anyone that's coming up, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. But yeah. Thank you, everyone. And I will definitely give you guys an update on Nina as soon as possible. We will, as soon as I end stream, I will go see what's happening. Yeah. I hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. Have a great day. We're absolutely going to raid Nikki. We're raiding Nikki. I think it's only fair after we used all of her data. But yeah, have a great day, everyone. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow with the boys. But before hopefully I get it done. Hopefully I get it done. Otherwise I'll cancel it. But like, I really want to get it done. Hopefully, I get the Elden Ring lore presentation ready to go. But yeah, let's go raid Nikki. Other right after exposing her. Hoping all the stream friends pop the heck off. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. If that's what you want. Again, that doesn't have to be what you want. If that's what you want, yes, friends. Absolutely. Like, we want to see you succeed. We want to see everything work out. So, yeah. All right. Let's go raid Nikki. Here are the raid messages. First one is for followers. Second one is for subs. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, friends. I hope to see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves as always. None of that self-deprecation. I know I suffer with that too, but don't be doing it either. I'll see you all later. Bye. Bye. Bye, friends. Bye.